Hello students, welcome to the today's session. So today we'll be talking about preposition. So what is preposition? So these prepositions are words typically used before a noun or a pronoun. And why do we use prepositions? It helps to show how the person or thing denoted by the noun is related with something else in the sentence. It shows, or the preposition shows, how these nouns and pronouns or whatever it is are related to the sentence which is there. So that is the reason why we use preposition. And there are many ways in which we make a preposition or use preposition. For example, we can use verb plus preposition, noun plus preposition, adjective plus preposition, and so on. So there are different kinds of preposition. So we will want to see what are the kinds of preposition which are there. That is, the first one is simple preposition. So in page number 93 in your textbook, it is clearly written, simple prepositions are one word preposition such as at, by, in, on, for, in, of, from, on, out, up, down, till, through, and all those things. These are simple prepositions in the sense these are one word prepositions. There will be only one word in the sentence, one word in the whole word, and it will be known as a simple preposition. And there is one more thing, that is compound preposition. There are some words that are always used with a fixed preposition to convey specific meaning. For example, due to, instead of. So here there are two words which are combined together in order to make a single preposition. For example, due to. See, the word due to, instead of. So these are two words preposition. These are called compound preposition. So that is all about simple preposition and compound preposition. See, the examples are given there in the textbook. So such words and preposition functions as a single unit because this is due to, instead of, these two are functioning as a single unit, and it gives a meaning for the single word. Okay, due to is a single word. It is considered as a single unit, though it has two words in it. It is considered as a single unit. And now we will speak about the preposition which are made. How do we use preposition? That is, the first one is verb plus preposition. See, in a word we use preposition and we can use it in a different way. For example, you use a preposition with a verb. So if you use different preposition, the meaning of the sentence and the things will change. So we will see what it is. The first one is verb plus preposition, and we have a word called apologize. So we will see apologize for. Apologize plus for, which means he will apologize for his mistake. And the next one is apologize to. So here it is connected with the verb, and this verb has something to do with the object which is there. The object changes. The verb and the meaning which conveys there changes. Because the first one is apologize for. Apologize for means someone has done something and we are asking pardon for the same. For something will be there. Apologize to. Apologize to means he is asking apology to someone. Next one is hope for. Hope for something good. We hope for, thinking that there will be something which will be coming. And then next hope to. Hope to means we believe, hope to get good scores in the examination, hope for good scores in the examination. There are differences in for and to. One is we hope to get, which means we surely get. The level of hope is little more high in when we use hope to. The same way, decided on, decided to. Have you decided on the language you wanted to learn? Have you decided to learn a new language? Here, these two have different meanings. That's why we said it helps show the person or thing denoted by the noun is related to something else in the sentence. See, when we use apologize for means there will be something there which a noun is related, or it is related to what? The mistake which he had done. Hope apologize to means he is apologizing to someone. So the meaning can be changed when we use verb plus preposition. Then different preposition can be used with the same verbs. That's it. In the same way, there is noun plus preposition. That is cause plus of. In the sense, what is the cause of global warming? Cause of, which means what will happen, what is the reason, what is the problem with regard to it. So, and that's it. An increase in population. Increase in means a hike in population. An increase in population can cause various health problems, which means a sudden hike in population can make. So that is so here when we use preposition along with the nouns, it gives an extra meaning to the sentence, which or the meaning which it conveys. So that's the meaning of it. And the next one is adjective plus preposition. The first one we see grateful for and grateful to. Grateful for means grateful for something that is done. See, she is grateful for her daughter's help. See, there is a help which the daughter has given, and she is grateful for that. And she is grateful to her neighbor, which means he is grateful to. He is grateful to the particular person which is there. So there is a difference in two meanings which are there. In the same, the polite to, pleased to, pleased with. So all these have different kinds of meaning, or the understanding level is a little more better when we use different kinds of preposition in the sentence. The next one is preposition plus preposition. That is in case of. The word in case plus of, or else with regard to, with plus regard plus to, then in accordance to, in view of, on account of, in place of. So here preposition plus preposition makes a new preposition. See, I am writing to you with regard to so and so, in accordance with so and so. Security has been tightened in view of the recent attack or recent theft. So what do we understand? We can use a preposition, we can add a preposition together and make a new preposition. That's called preposition plus preposition. So that is, I hope you have understood what is preposition preposition. And when we studied the adverbs, adjective and so on, we have studied different kinds of adverb and the type of adverbs and so on. So in the same way, we also speak about the preposition and its types. There are preposition of time, preposition of place, preposition of moment, preposition of manner, preposition of purpose and so on. So we will see what it is. So here preposition of time obviously speaks about the time with regard to I will get this done by 2 o'clock. For example, I will come to see you on Monday. So here the word on is used as a preposition of time. And the preposition of place obviously speaks about the position or the person or thing. I was at home. The word at is used as a preposition of a place. Preposition of moment in the sense indicate the origin, destination, motion and direction. For example, the cat jumped out of the box. Out of. Go on top of it. So that's I went to the market. To going to somewhere. I mean going to do something. Or going to market, something like that. The next one is a preposition of manner. It means and manner in which. For example, I am traveling by train. How do we travel? By train. Or else I cleared the exam with ease. How did you clear the exam? With ease. So it speaks about the means and manner in which the action has done. The next one is preposition of purpose. So here it speaks about the reason and purpose. Here, for example, I use trains for traveling around the country. So why do we use train? That is the purpose. So we use the word for there. So for is used to indicate the purpose of traveling by train. It is, I use train for traveling in order to see around the country. He use train. So the purpose is indicated there, or the reason behind it is indicated there. And see, there is a preposition and adverbs. That is, we may doubt with regard to these two. That is, the bell rang and the students ran in. So here the modifies the verb ran. There is no teacher in the classroom. So here the classroom is an object and the word in is used like that. I'm sorry I couldn't call before. The word before modifies the word called. So it is an adverb. And see, in the second one, at the function the chief guest arrived before the organizers. So here the object is organizers and it is a word that is used as a preposition. So there are examples which are given, the changes which are there are given like there, and you can read and understand what is there. So if you have any doubt with regard to this chapter, you can ask me when I come on Monday. So you can read the chapter clearly and you can complete the exercises which are there. So the answers will be given after a few days. Okay, thank you.